Alright, since last time I took take a break later and went down Rich's route, let's take a break now and eventually go down Rira's route. Thinking it'd be easier in case anything comes up later, I decided to take a break now. Well then, I'll be going on break.
そうしてちょうだい。あ、これサンドイッチ。少しでも食べておいて。
Oh, sure. Thanks.
ごめんね。オーダーの合間に作ったから簡単なものになっちゃったわ。
No, this is great. You're a lifesaver. How many customers we've had. I'm sure there's been lots of orders. And I'm sure Chisato is thinking of what she can do to help us. I'm really thankful. As I enter the break room, I'm greeted by an exhausted Rira.
店長、お疲れ様です。
I was worried that she might pass out from being overworked, but once she saw me, she sat up and straightened out her posture. But thanks for the hard work today. There's been so many people since open. So many people since open today, huh?
はい、とても疲れました。大丈夫だよ、ちまきちゃん。
Like she's concerned about you too. There really were a ton of people today. There are a lot on opening day and during Golden Week too. I wonder if today is the same.
多分そのくらいだと思います。
Vera was so exhausted, didn't even want to move. It'd only be for a bit, but it's best to let her rest up now, as much as possible. Seem really worn out, so why don't you lie down for a bit? I'll let you know when your break is up.
大丈夫です。あんまり休むと次に動けなくなる気がして。
I feel that, Rira. Okay, I get how you could feel like that, but I do think it's best for, geez, another typo, for you to give your body a bit of rest.
それなら何か気分転換がしたいです。
A change of pace? I thought about what might be good when something came to mind. Why don't we go to the park?
公園。
More than staying inside the cafe, it might be good if you go outside and take in some of the fresh air.
そうですね。公園だったらお店からも近いですし。
Yeah, I'll go with you. Get a bit of a breather, and then we'll come right back.
はい。それじゃあ、お願いします。ちまきちゃんも一緒に行こう。
Okay, well then, it's off to the park. And then you can reenact the scene at the start with the flashback, but instead of child Asaki and Rira, it's adult Asaki and Rira. I took the sandwiches Chisato made and a drink with me to the park. Because it was almost dark, there weren't many people or children around. Looks like we can take it easy here.
はい。公園も人が多かったらちょっと嫌だったかも。
As she answers me, she lets Chimaki down from her arms. Rira takes a big stretch. She wouldn't have been able to stretch like this while in the chair in the break room, so I think it was a good idea to come to the park. Maki sure seems happy to have come to the park.
はい。 みてよかったです。
I think I'll be able to relax more than before now. Oh, I brought some sandwiches that Chisato made.
ありがとうございます。そういえばお腹減ってました。
You're so tired, you've forgotten about just how hungry you were. I think the change of scenery was a good choice.
はい、疲れてそれどころじゃなくて。
You sit down on a nearby bench and take out the sandwiches. Chimaki stays at our feet while enjoying the park. Let's split one sandwich first. Which one do you want? Egg or ham?
ありがとうございます。じゃあ卵サンドを。
Here you go. I've got a drink with me too.
なんだか遠足みたいです。
Now that you mention it, it really does. It's not often you go and eat outside. It's nice for a change.
ちまきちゃんもちょっと食べる？千里さんのサンドイッチおいしい？
It felt a bit too good to be true. Eating sandwiches in a park like this with such nice weather to top things off. Glad. You sure seemed exhausted before, but it seems like you've got some energy back now, huh? Because she was fucking hungry. I wonder why.
そんなにでしたか？
Well, I'm just glad you're feeling better.
大木沢くん優しいです。
You think so? I'm pretty sure I'm just normal. He says while giggling lightly, but it makes me blush a bit. I'm relieved to see her smile again after how she was earlier. Anyways, our sandwiches. Let's eat up.
いただきます。はんはん
The deliciousness of the sandwiches seemed to reinvigorate her body, tired from dealing with customers all day. Sato's sandwiches sure are good.
はい、いつも美味しいけど、今日は特に美味しい気がします。
Maybe because we're outside?
そのせいなのかも。外で食べることあんまりないので。
I see. You ate lunch at school in the classroom?
リセちゃんと教室でお弁当を食べます。中庭とか外は賑やかなのでちょっと苦手で。
Somehow I could imagine what their lunches were like together. Even at school, Richard and Rira are always together.
それに私普段あまり外に出ないので。
Yeah, you mentioned something like that before.
はい、お休みの日はずっと家にいたいと思っていて。
But you go out with Shinomiya though, right?
それはリセちゃんが誘いに来るから、その時は一緒に出かけたりします。自分からはあんまりないですけど、あんまりっていうか全然かも。
I also never asked my mates to go out. It was somewhat pleasant imagining Richard taking Rira around places. Rira is always so happy when they're together.
でも最近は不思議な感じなんです。
What do you mean by strange? Oh, is it okay for me to ask?
大丈夫です。その前はずっと家にいて、リセちゃんが誘ってくれる時だけ出かけていて、でも今はアルバイトをしてて、お休みの日も外にいて、自分から外に出るようにしていて、今までだったらそんなことは全然なくて、それがなんだか自分じゃないみたいで、だから不思議で。
Vera stopped eating her sandwich and looked up out at the park as she spoke.
それにこんな風に男の子と公園でサンドイッチを食べることも全然想像してませんでした。
She really did seem to think it was strange that she was here right now. It might be the same as you. I haven't been in the park like this with a girl since I was little.
私もです。今よりもっと小さい頃にはあったけど。
That's right. Both you and Shionomiya are always working without any days off. But thank you so much for your hard work.
いえ、そんな。リセちゃんが頑張っているので、私も一緒に頑張れてるだけで。
But it's good to take days off every now and then too. If you don't, you'll get more and more fatigued.
それは大丈夫です。
Mira shook her head as she answered me.
多分もしお仕事がなくても気になってお店に様子を見に行っちゃうと思うから、それならお店に出た方がいいと思うから。
Really? You forget about the cafe when you're not at work, you know.
それはちょっと難しいかも。最近はお店のことがいつも気になっているし、リセちゃんともよくそういう話をするから。
You're a cat for Caramella a lot more than I thought. Also, she's a lot more determined than she seems to be. It looks like I misunderstood her. Niwasaka, I have something I should apologize for. I'm sorry.
謝られる理由がわかりません。
Yeah, me neither. Looking at Rira tilting her head in confusion made me feel even more guilty about it. When you first came to interview for the job, I was worried you would quit right away. Especially since you are, you know, aren't really fit for it. I'm really sorry for thinking like that. She averted her eyes away from mine and looked slightly annoyed. It might have been better to not say anything, but I did want to apologize for it.
忘れちゃったんですか？
Huh? Forget what? I mean, kinda. It's been like however long, 6 episodes? 7 episodes? So, yeah, you know. She looked back at me very seriously. I racked my brain to remember what I had apparently forgotten. But nothing in particular came to mind.
扇沢くん、面接の時、私とリセちゃんに言ったことがあります。
I guess I did. During the interview,
お店を賑やかにする手助けをしてもらえるかって、そう言ったの忘れちゃったんですか？
oh, I also need this flashback. I'd like this show to be as lively, no, even more lively than it was in the past. Ah, that's what I said. That's what I said. There's still a lot more things I don't know, but can I count on you two to help me reach that goal? Back when they were girl A and B, I definitely did say something like that to them. The words couldn't have impacted Niyosaka that much, could they?
本当に覚えてますか？
I think I have dementia. No, I do. But I just didn't think what I had to say would mean that much.
でも私あの時言ってもらったこと本当に嬉しかったから。誰かにあんな風に言われたこと今までなくて、だから頑張ろうって。
I didn't know you felt that way. Thank you.
それに店長の目がすごくキラキラしてて、それを見たら力になりたいって思ったから。だから頑張ってこれたんです。期待してくれるこの人のためにって。
I don't know how to explain the expression on her face right now, but it reflected her feelings of just how much she cared. Thinking about it makes me a bit embarrassed, but Rira seems to be blushing a bit. Thank you. I'm happy to know why you want to work hard. Once this break is over, I'll need you to give it your all again, too.
はい、そうですね。
Face slightly pink with embarrassment, Rira looks pretty cute. Rira's reason for all her hard work also made my chest warm.
おやすみ。やっぱり今度もらおうと思います。
I think that's a good idea. You need to take it easy sometimes.
ずっと頑張ってたから、その時は一日引きこもってることにします。
Huh? You won't even go out for a little bit?
出ません。一日ずっとちまきちゃんと一緒に家にいます。
Damn, a hikikomori that doesn't play games.
その日はずーっと一緒だよ。
I see. I feel like it's a bit of a waste. It's a bit of a waste of a day off, but
リセちゃんが誘ってもその時はダメです。お家でちまきちゃんとゴロゴロするんです。
I can see a sad face now.
私もです。
That's cold, Rira. I laugh at what Rira says, as it sounds like something she'd say back when we first met. She laughs along with me. Compared to back then, Rira sure smiles a lot more.
何ですか？もしかして顔に何かついてるとか。
Oh, no, nothing. No, it's not that. Just, I was thinking about how happy I am to see your smile. Those words slip out of my mouth. Rira went bright red upon hearing them. No, not in a weird way or anything. Just that I was happy.
休憩そろそろ終わらないと。
Oh, yeah. We need to finish our sandwiches.
はい。
We both ate our sandwiches in one go while not looking at each other. Both of us bright red in embarrassment. When we came back to the cafe after our break, it was full and lively with new customers.
二人ともお疲れ様です。リセちゃん、すぐに手伝うね。ありがとう。店長さんもよろしくお願いします。
Sounds good. Go on your break now, Shionomiya.
はーい。休憩入らせてもらいます。
Oh. In the end, it was a busy day as the cafe was packed with guests up until closing. Sunflower chiffon cake was a huge hit, and I had a very fulfilling and wonderful day. There really was no difference between taking a break now and later. Alright, Rira. You're up. Asaki speaking.
岩坂です。
Though I thought, just as I thought, it's Rira calling me. Just as I thought Richard was calling me, that's when Richard... What's up? It's our day off today, so I thought you'd be relaxing.
大木沢くんが何をしてるのかなって気になったから。
I see. I haven't been up to much, but I was thinking about trying to get ideas for a new item actually.
それなら、私もお手伝いしたいです。
Huh? You want to help me?
はい。私も考えているアイデアがあって、それも見てほしいので、いいですか?
Of course. I'd definitely love to see what you have.
はい。それじゃあ、スケッチ持っていきますね。
Okay, let's meet up first and then go somewhere else together from there.
はい。待ち合わせ場所は
Well, let's... go to the park, wow. I met up with Richa and Chimaki, who she brought along with her and headed to the park. It's a nice day, so it was full of kids playing. They were also lively and having fun. They sure are energetic. I wonder if it's okay if they play with Chimaki.
大丈夫です。あんまり私から離れないし、遠くまでは行かないから。
I see. Then that's fine. How about we go sit on that bench there? We sit down on the empty bench and Rira puts Chimaki down. You know, I still don't know who voices Chimaki, whether it's Rira or Richa. I still think it's Rira. And I don't remember if I said that I think it was Rira last time, but... just as Rira said, Chimaki stayed close around our feet, and it didn't seem like she was going anywhere. So you've been thinking about new recipes as well, Rira? Truth be told, I still haven't really had much come to mind. Maybe you can share what you have so far.
私が考えたメニューでいいなら、実はこれ考えたんですけど。
With that, she began to take out a notepad and open it up. Inside of it were many different sketches of various ideas she'd had. Did you draw all of these yourself? Jesus Christ. Did you draw all of these yourself? Well...
はい。 ちまきちゃんを見ているうちに思いついたことがあって、これ。
And this is the same swing that she was sitting in all those years back. On the page she flipped to was a drawing of a cute-looking parfait. Oh, is this a bunny parfait?
はい。いちごと抹茶のアイスの上にうさぎの形のクッキーといちごを乗せてるんです。
Oh god, we're gonna be eating chibaki. Vera's eyes lit up with excitement as she talked and pointed at different parts of her sketch. Seeing her doing her best to explain it all was really endearing. Is this whipped cream on the inside of it?
これはあんこと白玉が入ってるんです。和風っぽいのがいいかなって。
I see. Then this red umbrella is a part of that too? Then.
はい。和っぽいものがあったらカルメラのコンセプトに合うかなって。
Wow, this is really great.
本当ですか？一人で考えてるとあんまり自信なくて。
First off, I think having the mascot character of Caramella Chimaki as a motif for it is a strong point. But I like that you not only paid attention to how it looks, but other areas as well. Other areas so well.
あの。
You're actually thinking about what we currently have for ingredients, so they can be used for each area. I guess the only new thing would be the umbrella, huh? The umbrella, right?
でもそれは自分で作ったらいいかなって思ったので。
Yeah, that would be good. We don't know how many we'd sell in a day, so it'd be good to make a stock of them beforehand. I can really tell you're thinking about the cafe with this. It's amazing.
そんなそこまで言われるほどじゃないです。
I mean, I still haven't been able to think of anything myself. I'm sure Chisato will be all for this idea of yours.
そうかな。そうだったら嬉しい。前にお店で出すメニュー採用してもらってとっても嬉しくて、だからまたそうなったらいいなってずっと思ってたから。
Of course, I'm sure she'll be. Vera looks adorable, smiling as she held her notebook close to her. Watching her, I understood that the notebook, where she had sketched out all her ideas, was very important to her. Seeing that, I couldn't help but feel like Vera is working so hard for Caramella's sake, Nirasaka. Thanks.
それは。
You're always such a huge help, doing your best and even coming up with a bunch of different new ideas.
そんな、私は別にそんなこと言われるほどの。
Not at all. You really are a lifesaver. I'm so glad to have you at Caramella.
扇沢くん、私こそありがとうございます。
Without realizing it, we were both staring at into each other's eyes. Her eyes lit up while she was explaining her new ideas, but now her face was bright red in embarrassment. She's so cute.
こんな風に言ってもらえるなんて全然思ってなくて、本当に嬉しくて、私。
Oh shit, she can read my thoughts. Yes?
うわ ウサギだ。
God damn it, you fucking cock blocker.
ウサちゃん、ウサちゃん。ちまきちゃん、ダメ。
I'll go help out.
うん。
In the little time we had taken our eyes off of her, Ichimaki had disappeared from near our feet. Seeing Ichimaki, some of the nearby kids came over and started to chase her. We couldn't leave things as they were. As I hurried towards Chimaki, she notices me and runs towards me for safety. Yeah, I know. It's okay now. As I pick up Chimaki, the kids come running over.
あれ、その子、お兄さんのウサギなの？
Sorry, this is my friend's bunny. So I can't have you guys chasing it, okay?
いいなあ。私も抱っこしたい。
No, kid, do. Bunnies are easily scared. Oh, especially this one. But if you want, you can pet her, okay?
撫でていいの？じゃあ撫でる。
Yeah, but be gentle. Slowly now.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとう。
After talking with the kids for a bit, I returned to the bench where Rira is sitting. Sorry for making you wait. Maybe it'd be best for Chimaki to stay on your lap.
そうする。
I passed Chimaki over to Rira, who put her softly on her lap. This way. There was no chance for any nearby kids chasing her. About your menu item from before. It seems like Rira's a bit restless. Maybe I said something strange. Is something wrong, Niwasaka? Did I say something? Oh, did something happen to Chimaki? Did something happen to Chimaki?
そんなことないから。大丈夫。
Okay. She looks away from me as she responds, avoiding meeting my eyes. Is everything really okay?
何かあったとか、そういうのじゃなくて、でも、つまらないとか、そういうのでもなくて。
Well, if that's the case, then if something is up, then feel free to tell me anytime.
わかった。何かあったら。でも、本当に大丈夫だから、このまま話しててほしい。
Sure thing. When the time comes that I have an idea for a new item, I'd really like to show you too.
私でいいなら。でも、他の人に見てもらった方が良くないかな。
More than good, Niwasaka. Your ideas from before and this idea too are all wonderful.
そうかな。それじゃあ、今度、扇沢くんのも見せてほしい。
I sure will. Oh, are you thirsty? I'll go grab some juice.
そんなの悪いから。
Well, Chimaki is here with us too. I'll go get us some. So So just wait here. What would you like?
それじゃあ紅茶を。
Gotcha. I'll be back soon. We continued to talk a bit more after that, but I couldn't shake the feeling that Rira was acting a bit strange. She kept saying she was okay though, and if something was bothering her, she'd talk to me about it. So I'll leave it be for now.
どうかしたの？
Oh, now, I just feel like maybe someone was watching us. Is it Richard? It must have been my imagination. Please don't tell me it's Ato though. I look around, but nothing strange caught my eye. It must have been my imagination.
誰もいないみたい。
Yeah, right? It really must have been my imagination. Sorry for worrying you.
そんなことない。
Is it gonna show us who is watching? I continued to talk to Richard for a bit longer, but it didn't feel like we were being watched again. We decided to tell Chisato about Rira's solid new menu idea and went home for the day before it got too late. Before it go too late. A new item. I'm sure it'll be popular. I guess not. Listen, I'm sure it'll be very popular, especially if you tell people that it was Rira's idea. Damn. Finally, class was over, and we were let out for the day. I hadn't heard anything from Chisato, so things at Caramella seemed to be going smoothly. Even if I knew that was the case, I wanted to get there as soon as possible. Caramella was more important than I had ever imagined it would be to me.
ねえナナッチ、やっぱこの前のこと謝っとこうよ。
Or was Haruka spying on us yesterday?
そうだよ。いきなりお店飛び出しちゃったのはやっぱりまずいって。
わかってるわよ、そのくらい。
I mean, Nana, Haruka and Fumiya, her friends.
それにほら、声かけるチャンスだし。
別にそんなのがチャンスとか思ってないから。でも、ほら、謝るのは当然だしさ。
ナナッチ素直じゃないな。
でもそういうところが可愛いみたいな感じだったりして。
何言ってんのよ。そういうんじゃないから。本当に謝りたいだけだから。それじゃあとりあえず謝るから。
うん、私らも一緒に行ったしさ、3人で謝れば。
そうそう、そうすれば平気だって。
分かってるわよ。こんにちは、大木沢くん。迎えに来ましたよ。こんにちは。
Oh, thanks you two.
はい、せっかくだから今日も一緒にと思って。今日はリラちゃんが言い出しっぺですから。リセちゃんもすぐに行こうって言ったから。
I'm happy you two came to get me. And let's give it our all today at Caramella until closing.
はい、頑張ります、店長。頑張ります。それじゃあ行きましょうか。
You're right. If we don't hurry, Everyone will be left waiting for us.
今からまたカルメラいつも大変だよね。頑張って。
Damn, Nana's not gonna have a moment this game or the second game. Don't worry, Nana, you've got the third one, definitely. That's when you'll get your route. Thanks. The work is mainly fun to me, so I don't think of it as being tough, but thanks. I'll give it my all.
そっか。やっぱ扇沢くんってすごいじゃん。それじゃあまた明日。
You take care getting home too, Kanzaki. Let's get going, Shinomiya, Niwasaka.
はい、わかりました。さようなら、神崎さん。
Okay.
ちょっとナナッチ、今の何なの？
But
声かけそびれたじゃん。あの二人教室まで来るとか。そりゃ一緒に働いてるからじゃないの？
well, maybe if you didn't stall so much, you would have been able to talk to him before they got here.
そうだけどさ、でもなんか調子乗ってない？
No, considering that they are the only two in this game with routes, and you don't. So
ああ、わかる。なんかそんな感じする。別にそういうの気にしないし。
day ends without a hitch, and you finish tidying everything up. I do wonder how they're gonna do Sugar Sweet Temptation, Love Sweet Garnish 2, considering that in that game, it's the same characters, right? But you can also date Cordon and Ciel, but if you're playing the second game right after the first, you've already chosen a character, right, between Richa and Rira. So like, how would it work in the second game with the canon, right? Because the thing is, you can't choose a normal route. You can only choose Richa or Rira. Like with Riddle Joker, there was a normal route, so even if they made a second game with different characters, right, you can justify it by saying that the canon route is the normal route, and he just never dated anyone, as sad as it would be. After that's left, all that's left is seeing Rira, Richa, and Chisato off for the night, and then locking the doors. Thanks for today, everyone. Get home safely.
はい、みんな一緒だから大丈夫です。
Unless at the start of Love Sweet Garnish, Asaki just keels over and dies in the middle of the road, and then a new main character takes the mantle, and you know, we get a Last of Us 2. We get a Last of Us 2 moment.
そうね。リラちゃんとリシェちゃんと一緒に途中まで帰るの、最近の楽しみなのよね。ああ、そうなんですか。嬉しいです。二人の会話を聞いたり、学園の話を教えてもらうの、結構刺激になるのよね。
It sounded like an old lady again, Chisato.
あら、それって大事なことなのよ。若い感性を受け止めて新メニューに生かすんだから。それで千里さん、 たくさん私たちの話を聞いてくれるんですね。
Despite the lovely conversation going on between Richa and Chisato, Rira looks like she was deep in thought. I wonder if something happened. I want to ask her about it, but I don't know if right now is a good time or not.
さて、それじゃあ遅くなっちゃいけないし、そろそろ帰りましょうか。はーい、そうですね。ミラちゃん、帰ろう。そうだね。大丈夫？ちょっと疲れちゃったかしら。そうなの？大丈夫？そうじゃなくて、大丈夫だから、心配させてごめんね。なんでもないならそれでいいんだよ。
Iwasaka, if you're feeling tired, don't push yourself. Just tell us, okay?
はい、本当に大丈夫ですから。店長もありがとう。
Don't worry about it. You're always a huge help to me. I just don't want you to overdo it.
そんな、私は別に。
Oops. Anyway, whatever. She just said, like I do all the time. I say, actually. You really are a lifesaver. Let me know if there's anything wrong, okay? I almost said it again, see?
何かあるならですか。
Yeah, did something happen? As I stare at her, I notice Rira looks as if she's thinking about something deeply. She looks away from me and squeaks out something quietly.
昔近くの公園で豆大福食べた記憶とか。
Rira's remembering. You had a black bean daifuku in the park near here? I don't remember why, but those words feel as if they pierce my heart, but I feel as if I remember something. Wait a second.
やっぱり何でもないです。
God damn it, her hikikomori nature came back. When I look at Rira, I feel the cloudy feelings within me dispel, as if I remember something, but without the spacing. Despite those feelings, I still can't put a finger on exactly what I've remembered. Yeah, neither can the game. Neither did the game until I did her route. Just, what is this strange feeling? Like, bro, you could have sprinkled this a bit in, like, the common route, right? You had one moment at the start of the game, and it was never mentioned after that until Rira's route. I guess she's the canon route, right? I get, maybe. Not really. Listen, it was set up before Eito at least, so I get the feeling that it was, but like it was never established after that. It was like if Eito showed up once, like at the start, told me to back off, we're like, fuck off. We open up, it goes all the way through until Rich's route before Eito finally shows up again, right? It'd be the same thing. But Eito actually did show up more than once in the common route. She showed up twice. Wow, it's almost double the amount of... Never mind. Just, what is this strange feeling? I don't know if I said that already.
リラちゃん、帰らないの？
Sorry for holding you all up.
いいえ、私も、
If it gets any later, your parents will start worrying. Well then, I'll see you again tomorrow. Night.
はい明日も頑張ります。さようなら扇沢くん。
She lowers her head and goes after Richard and Chisato, who headed out before her. I almost remembered something. I feel as if it was something very important. Watch Rira's back disappear in the distance, into the distance, but am unable to remember what almost came to mind. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, if I was a kid, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd forget meeting a girl with pink hair like that, naturally pink as well. Especially with a weird name, like that shit would stick. Caramella's closed for the night. I've done all my homework and prepared for class tomorrow. All that's left is getting some sleep. But Vera, I feel like she was trying to tell me something. Just what was she trying to say earlier? And what was it that I was about to remember as she left? I feel like I must have been related to Rira. Nah. But I have no clue why I feel this way. I wonder what it was. And then he's gonna have the memory again? The dream again? Ain't no way. I fucking called it. As I begin to drift to sleep, a nostalgic scene came to mind. Now I've got the piss filter on. This is probably a dream. Yeah, you know. Oh my god, Rira looks so cute. I feel like I've seen this dream before, where I meet a little girl in the park I used to go to.
おいしい。こんなお餅食べたことない。
Just like I thought, it's the same dream as before. The crying little girl eats the black bean daifuku and then smiles. It's a happy dream.
すごい。君のおばあちゃん魔法使いみたい。
Even though she's praising my grandma, it makes me so happy. Almost as if it's me she's praising instead. I wanted to eat more. Haha. I'm sure Grandma would be happy to hear that. Oh, right, I should speak in... Oh god, I don't want to speak in young Asaki voice. I'm already sick as is. Oh boy, alright. Is your tummy better? Never mind, I'm not doing that. Is your tummy better now? If you're still hungry, you can have mine too.
もっと食べたいけど大丈夫。
I want to sound young, not like I'm going through puberty, okay? Listen, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear it.
今度お母さんと一緒にまた行ってみる。お餅もっと食べたいから。
It's the same dream I've seen before. God damn it. I meet this girl. She eats the daifuku, and then we play together. I can remember that much, but I can't remember her name. Yeah, I don't know why you can't remember her name either. I can remember her lovely smile, but why not her name? Yeah, it's the most unique thing about her, even though she's got pink hair. Also, what do you mean same dream? This is the second time you've seen the dream. It was never shown to us at least, since the start of the game. Oh, I really was dreaming, but I feel like it wasn't all just a dream to begin with, and like I had actually met that girl before. And no way. Maybe, just maybe that little girl, could she be Rira? Nah, it's not. It's almost like Rira also brought up that she ate black bean daifuku when she was young, at the park. Until I can confirm it somehow, I can't say if the girl from my dreams was in fact Rira. But I feel like the little girl's smile and Rira's smile have a lot of similarities. Well, that I forget about this all this time. You know, that baffles me as well. You, is that you? I feel like there are a lot of things I've forgotten about. I feel like there was something we promised, but what could it have been? Oh God, we've got a Yuma too in this situation. Unfortunately, Asaki doesn't have a Shinku telling him to write in his diary. I feel like it was an important promise. Before asking Vera about things, I need to remember it first. God damn it. And I didn't think my playthroughs would be connected in any sort of way. If I had a nickel for... Never
さ
mind.
て、今日はリラちゃんが新しいメニューのアイデアを話してくれることになってたわね。
I've made that joke too many times already for this visual novel.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Chisato smiles while looking at Rira as they stand in Caramella's kitchen after closing. Rira looks anxious as she holds Chimaki tightly to her body. She must be nervous about it.
リラちゃんはいつも素敵なアイデアを思いつくから今日も楽しみです。
Richard happily listens to the two of them talk, adding to the pressure felt by Rira. Rira glances over at me, and our eyes meet. I try to reassure her with eye contact and a slight nod to say it's okay. With that, Rira smiles at me and nods back at me.
大丈夫だよ。ちまきちゃん、ありがとう。
She takes a deep breath, looks down at Chimaki in her arms, and lets her onto the ground.
それじゃあ、説明します。私が考えたのは、ちまきちゃんをイメージしたパフェで、うさぎパフェって言います。
With that said, Vera takes out the notepad she showed me earlier, flips to the sketch of her idea, and begins to talk.
ほんとだ、ちまきちゃんのパフェだね。
I swear to God if it doesn't look exactly like a parfait Chimaki.
なるほどね。生クリームじゃなくて、あんこと白玉で和っぽさを出しているのね。
アイスがいちごと抹茶なのは華やかで可愛いね。それにうさぎさんのクッキーも可愛い。ありがとう。
うんうん。うさぎのクッキー型もあるし、アイスは毎日用意できるし、あんこと白玉も問題なし。
新しく用意するものはなるべく少なくなるように考えたから。
うん、確かにそうね。新しく必要なのはクッキーと傘くらいかしら。
でもこの傘だったらお客様がいない間に作れますよ。はい、私もそう思ってました。
ああ、それなら大丈夫。こういう飾りを取り扱っているお店もあるから、まとめて仕入れることもできるわ。
そうだったんですか。
ええ、大量に仕入れれば安くなるし、メニューの金額に影響が出ることもないわね。それにしてもうさぎパフェいいじゃない。ちまきちゃん、たまにリラちゃんが連れてきてくれると常連さんたちもすごく喜んでくれるものね。
I agree. And by the looks of it, Chimaki looks like a short-haired rabbit, right? So the chances of any shedding, well, I don't know much about rabbits. I just know that good thing about hypoallergenic cats is, you know, the fact that they don't shed because they've got short fur, short hair.
見た目もウサギっぽくなっているし、材料のこともよく考えてあるわ。すごいじゃない。
Or no hair if you're the Sphinx.
本当ですか？よかった。ちまきちゃんのおかげだよ。
リラちゃんがお店のことをよく見てくれて、その上で考えてくれたのが伝わってきてるわよ。
ありがとうございます。
ほらほら、店長の意見は？ニコニコしてるだけじゃなくて何かない？
Oh, well, I mean, she actually came to me beforehand to talk about it, and I thought it was a great idea. So to have you praise her idea makes me as happy as if it was my own.
そうだったんですか。私は全然知らなかったのに。
Don't get any ideas, Chisato. We're not that far into her route yet.
店長も新メニューのこと考えたいって言ってたから一緒に考えて。
Well, all I really did was listen to her thoughts. Nothing came to mind for me.
リラちゃん、やるじゃない。
ありがとうございます。
これなら新しいメニューとしてお店に出せそうよ。材料もほぼ揃ってるから試作品もすぐに作れそうね。
すごいよリラちゃん、また新メニューが増えちゃうね。ちまきちゃんも大活躍だね。
Mira's cheeks flush bright red as she's praised by Chisato and she's praised by Chisato and Richer fawns over her parfait. Okay. To top it off, Chimaki sure seems happy too. Yeah, but when doesn't she? But I could sense that there was also a bit of uncertainty hidden behind Vera's expression as well.
本当にいいんですか？私のアイデアをまた形にしてもらって。
大丈夫。もっと自信を持って。リラちゃんのアイデアはお店のコンセプトにも合ってるし、女の子たちにもきっと大人気になるものよ。
はい。そうだよリラちゃん。千里さんもこう言ってくれてるし、私も可愛いパフェだから食べたいなって思うもん。リセちゃん、ありがとう。一生懸命考えたから、そう言ってもらえたらすごく嬉しい。
I think your parfait is wonderful too. It'll definitely become one of the most popular items we have. I agree with that.
店長まで。でも、本当にそうなったら嬉しいです。
看板メニューになるように、リラちゃんのスケッチからイメージを損なわないように作らないとね。よーし、やる気になってきたわよ。
やったね、リラちゃん。どうしよう。なんだかドキドキしてきた。
You looked so uncertain just a moment before this, but because of everyone's kind words, a great smile graces Vera's face. Vera was able to gain a bit more confidence through it, so we have to work hard to make her bunny parfait a success and a permanent part of Caramella's signature items. Sato quickly makes Vera's bunny parfait a reality, and it was instantly loved when it was introduced. Yeah, but I wanted to see it at least. Day after day, it was ordered by both women and children alike, and greatly surpassed even how popular we thought it might become. Uh-oh.
お待たせしました。 こちらのお客様もどうぞ。
やっぱり可愛い。それに美味しそう。
There it
せっ
is.
かくだ
Oh my
し
god.
写真撮っとこうよ。
It doesn't look like Chimaki, but the cookie face looks really cute. I was hoping it would be like I mean, I know it's a parfait, but like, you know, the full body Chimaki.
そうだね。 SNS とかにアップしたいもんね。あ、店員さん、パフェの写真いいですよね。
はい、ぜひお友達にも勧めてくださいね。
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, if you ever went to a cafe and they give you something like this and they don't allow for photos, bro, they're just missing out on free publicity. That's all I'm gonna say.
もちろん、私たちも別の友達に教えてもらってきたんですよ。
そうだったんですか。ありがとうございます。なんて言ってました？
すっごく可愛くて美味しいウサギのパフェがあるって言って写真見せてもらったんです。
That's all I'm saying. Who needs to pay for any advertising when you got TikTok influencers coming in every day recommending their millions of fans your cafe? Like, bro, too easy.
そしたら実際に食べたくなったんだよね。
わあ、そうだったんですね。ありがとうございます。お客様たちもゆっくりパフェを味わってくださいね。
Wonderful. It's getting such a superb reaction from everyone. I think it's attracting some new customers too.
店長、お店の様子はどうかしら。
Our bunny parfait is doing well yet again today. How's it going in the kitchen, Chisato?
ええ、今はオーダーも入っていないから、私もホールの雰囲気を知りたくて。
As she answers, Tato looks out to the cafe hall, looking very satisfied. Her sights were set on the two ladies, who were taking photos of their parfaits. They were both enjoying their treats.
みんな嬉しそうに食べてくれてるわね。
Yeah, we're hearing great reviews, not only about how it looks, but how it tastes too. It's all thanks to you, Chisato.
私はリラちゃんのアイデアを形にしただけよ。だから全部リラちゃんのおかげ。うさぎパフェ、これからさらに人気になって間違いなくカルメラの名物メニューになるわね。
And like every other dessert that I see in this fucking game, I hate that it looks so good because I get hungry when I see it. Fortunately, I'm sick, so I don't really have that much of an appetite like every other time. So, thanks, me. Yeah, I agree. I should thank Chimaki again, too.
本当ね。何か美味しいもの用意してあげなきゃダメかしら。
Yeah, you hold Chimaki out, you're like, hey, Chimaki, look at all these people. Look at how much they enjoy eating you. Watching everyone eating so happily naturally brought a smile to my face. After coming out with the bunny parfait, Caramella underwent a transformation of sorts. Yeah, without any rivalries, trying to start any false rumors and finding our supplies from us. Never mind.
いらっしゃいませ。あ、今日も来てくれたんですね。
Is it Nana?
リラちゃんのパフェ美味しいんだもん。
It isn't.
そうそう。だから今日も食べよっかって話してきたの。
それじゃあ今日もうさぎパフェをご注文 ですか？
はーい、私はそれでお願いします。あ、私今日はこの和栗ワッフルにする。
Wow, that sounds good too.
それ私も気になってたやつ。わかる。
Fuck you. I had the same idea.
和栗ワッフルお持ち帰りもできますよ。
本当？じゃあ私はお土産にしようっと。
God, there was this place. There was this Korean dessert cafe place that was open in like the city, and they had this like Nutella waffle that was so good. And then a week later, after I had it, it fucking shut down, and like, god damn it, I'm never gonna have it ever again.
それじゃあご注文はうさぎパフェと和栗ワッフルですね。少々お待ちください。
It was also like the only good froyo place. So, you know, another hit in the gut. Add insult to injury. By transformation, I mean that we gained a lot of regular customers, especially young girls, who don't say. On top of that, all of them were coming specifically for Vera's bunny parfait.
ねえねえリラちゃん、次はどんなメニュー考えてるの？もう新しいのある？
Bro, it's almost like Vera is also a young female, so of course what she likes is going to appeal to other young females.
はいまだ考え中ですけどスケッチはしていて。
すごい、メニューのスケッチとかするんだ。見たい見たい。
Actually, you know what would be a good idea? Vera sketched up the bunny parfait, right? What if Vera sketched up multiple ideas, and then the customers decide on which one they would, on which ones they want next, right? Thoughts? Listen, I'm a business mogul. I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks of the trade. Troubled by the regular customers calling out to her, Vera looks to me with a perplexed expression on her face. In response, I mouth back, go ahead to her. With that, she beams a great smile back at me.
店長がいいって言ってくれてるのでノート取ってきますね。
やったー、リラちゃんの新メニュー楽しみだね。
As the regular female guests talked with Vera more and more, she began to become less shy. And because of this, she's been able to smile more freely and take care of customers better as well. I feel like Vera looks so much happier compared to when I first met her. Watching her, I can't help but feel warm inside.
店長さんお疲れ様です。
Oh, Shianomiya. Thanks for today. Are you free for a second?
はいたった今席を片付け終わったところなので。
As she answers, she looks over at Rira.
これ本当にリラちゃんが描いたの？すごい。うん、すっごいうまいよね。あ、こっちうさぎパフェの絵だ。
あんまり見たら恥ずかしいですから。
Rira was looking at the customers so happily. He really does have a great smile. I can't help but notice how somewhat lonely Richard's smile looked watching her.
リラちゃんがみんなと楽しそうに話してるのは嬉しいけどちょっと寂しい。
Aw. I was worried about what was bothering her, but hearing that I knew what was the issue. Is it because you feel like your precious friend is being taken away from you?
そんな感じかもしれないです。でも あんなリラちゃん今まで見たことないから嬉しさもあるんですよ。
I get it. I mean, you do look very happy watching her, Richa.
リラちゃんが笑っているから私もとっても嬉しいです。
This is Richa said. Seeing how much Vera smiled when she was at Caramella made me so delighted. Her smile was much better than seeing her so nervous all the time. But I still haven't been able to talk to her about my memory in the park. Not the piss filter.
店長さんどうかしたんですか？
I don't know if the mic picked up on me saying filter. Oh no. It's nothing. Just got lost in some thoughts, is all.
そうですか？お疲れだったら無理しないでくださいね。
Ha 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 ha. Thanks. But the same goes to you too, as well. Especially for Niwasaka. She's been putting her all into things, so we need to watch after her. Yeah, but she's what's the term? Never mind.
そうですね。
Feeding off the hype, I think. I still haven't been able to talk to Rira about my memory, but
また新メニューができたら食べてくださいね。
don't worry. Don't worry about it, Asaki. The more times you bring up that you haven't talked to her about your memory, the higher chance that she's gonna talk about the memory out of nowhere. It's not like you have to go up to her and ask her or anything. You just, you just keep telling yourself that you haven't told her about the memory yet.
絶対食べる。楽しみにしてるからね。もう絶対美味しいに決まってるもんね。
Yeah, I bet it is.
千里さんが作ってくれるから。
I mean, will be. Watching her giggle like that. Like that her at Caramella. Wait, what? Watching her giggle like that at Caramella. Maybe it's okay if I don't ask her about it yet. I'm sure the day will come when I can talk to her about it. Don't worry, that day will soon come. Maybe. Whenever, Tamaki dictates. Despite being nervous and shy at first, Vera had gotten used to being in front of customers, and yet
すいません。注文いいですか？すいません。
申し訳ございません。すぐ伺います。
you seem sort of out of it today. Or maybe more down in the dumps. Just like before, she's been making a lot of mistakes today. Thanks for the hard work, Nirasaka. Is everything okay? Are you tired today or something?
そんなことはないです。大丈夫です。ごめんなさい。
Fueled by the hype, I think I meant. Oh, no, it's nothing to apologize for. I'm just worried you might be too exhausted today. Yes, I was still thinking about what I said before.
そうなんですか。心配をおかけしてしまって。
If you're feeling tired, then please tell me. I don't want you making yourself sick now. Like me.
はい、ありがとうございます。
If she's not tired, then I wonder what's wrong. But I can't force it out of her if she won't tell me either. Why don't you take a small break and get a breath of air? We don't have many customers right now, so it's a good time. Shimaki is here with you today too, right? It might lift your spirits a bit to relax with her. How about it?
そうですね。ちょっと早いですけど、休憩させてもらいます。ちまきちゃんもご飯食べなきゃだし。
Yeah, I think that's for the best. I'm sure Chimaki wants to see you too, Niwasaka.
はい。じゃあ、行ってきます。ありがとうございます、店長。
I watch Rira's back as she leaves on her break. She seems lost in thought. It's a bit worrying.
お疲れ様でした。休憩終わりました。
Ah, thanks, Shinomiya.
さっきリラちゃんとすれ違った時、元気がなかったんですけど。
Oh, yeah. I tried talking to her about things before because she seems really out of it today, but maybe she's taken it a bit to heart.
お店でもそうなんですね。
Oh, was she like that at school today too?
はい、そうなんです。学園でも元気がなくて心配だったんですけど、何も言ってくれなくて。
So she was out of it even in class today. I wonder why she won't even talk to Richard about her feelings too.
でも、無理に聞き出しても話してくれない気がして。
Look, at least this one is more of a mystery than when Richard was going through the same thing, okay? You're right. If it's something that important to her, then we shouldn't try to force her to talk about it.
はい、私もそう思ってるんです。
If it's something she thinks she can't talk about, then maybe something really is up. I'll try to watch over. I'll try to watch over how she's doing, even at school. I'll stalk her. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that. Okay, why is it every time with the school, there's always a long pause before anything shows up? Like, I get the school bell's important, but is it important enough to, like, pause the game for that long? Oh, Iniwasaka.
扇沢くん、おはようございます。
Yeah, morning. We just happen to be heading to school at the same time, huh? Why don't we go together?
はい、一緒でも大丈夫なら。
Of course it is. Well then, let's get going. Of course it is. God damn it. Of course it is. I was still concerned about yesterday, so it was lucky I was able to meet her like this morning. Our classes at school are different, so it's tough to know how she's doing then. But despite being together with her now, it wasn't like I was able to ask her about things. By going to school with her like this, I would be able to tell if she was still acting strange. You always go to school around this time, Niwasaka?
もうちょっと本当は早くて、いつもはリセちゃんも一緒なんですけど。
Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, you're on your own today.
今日、私が忘れ物をしちゃって。でも、リセちゃんは日直だったので。
I see. So she had to go on without you.
はい、リセちゃん、ごめんねって言いながら先に行きました。
I could see her doing that.
多分、 その想像当たってます。
I was put at ease as Richard began to smile more and more as we talked. Maybe Richard and I were just overthinking her mood yesterday. Yeah. Ira and I arrived at school, and both of us went to our respective class shoeboxes. I switched to my indoor shoes and went into the hallway. Huh? Changing her shoes can't take that long, yet I can't find Vera around anywhere. When I go to see what's the matter, I see Vera standing just past the entrance. All I can describe her expression as is one of utter shock. What's wrong, Niwasaka? You dropped something. Her begins to shake when I call out to her, and the piece of paper she held in her hand flutters to the ground. I go to pick it up and notice what's written on it. There's a piece of letter stationery which said, "You're not cut out to waitress at the cafe, you gloomy butterface." Okay, listen. At the start, sure, I get the criticism, but now, bro, she's improved, okay? It says, I never would have guessed.
なんともないですから。
At a loss for words, Vera snatches the note from my hands and squeezes it up. I can see her tiny hands shaking. Maybe the reason why she was acting so down yesterday was because of this. Not only today, this type of thing must have been happening yesterday too. This is too much to just call a prank.
大丈夫。迷惑かからないようにするから。
But
リセちゃん待ってるから行きますね。
Vera left quickly as if she was running away from me. There was no way she was okay, but after that look of shock on her face earlier, there was no way I could let this go now. I want to do something to help, but how am I supposed to do anything without knowing who wrote the note? Alright, I've got 3 suspects. Nana, Haruka, Fumie. They haven't done anything all game. They show up a few times. Nana's apparently important enough to have a character sprite. I think it's her time to be the antagonist. Without a clue of what to do for Vera, I sit in class unable to focus as time passes by. As it gets to break time, I'm still struck thinking about Vera. Even so, what can I do to help the situation?
どうしたの？なんだか元気ないみたいだけど。
今日ずっと暗くない？平気？
Yeah. That's just how I feel today.
うん。なんか朝からずっとだし気になってたんだ。
Who were you now? I'm sorry for worrying you all. I was trying to act normal, but it didn't even fool them, huh? For them to even come over to ask me if I'm okay, I don't want to be bugging them. I'm saying, bro.
やっぱり学園が終わった後にお店もあるから疲れてるんじゃないの？
Maybe that's it. I thought I was doing okay, though.
そういう無意識な方がやばくない？
わかる。気づいてないのが一番やばいよね。
Really? Huh.
そうだと思うけど、それにほら、従業員さんのこととかもいろいろ考えないといけないんでしょ？
You're right. I never really thought of it all before, so it was surprising. Somehow, the exhaustion had begun to pile up inside of me. I can't help but feel like a large part of it is because I'm still worried about Rira, though.
たまにはゆっくり休んだ方がいいんじゃない？別に店長だからって毎日お店で頑張る必要ないんでしょ？
Yeah. I feel bad for making them worry so much about me. All because of me not noticing how I was doing myself. Caused others to worry needlessly about me.
それにほら、店員さんもいろんな人がいるよね。
そうだよね。庭坂さんとか、ほら。
Huh? What do you mean by that?
ちょっと言いにくいんだけど、ほら、性格も暗いし、接客のバイトとか向いてないっぽいっていうか。
Okay, listen. I agree. But she's making strides, okay? She's doing her best. I'm being biased because I'm doing her route, okay? That's not true. Iwasaka's trying her best, and she's really popular with the regulars. Yeah, that's what I said. Not the regulars part, but trying her best.
そうなんだ。
Why were you suddenly talking about Rira? I don't think they've ever even seen her working at Caramella. After talking for a bit longer, the three girls left me. Since that bit after Rira, it was all just pleasantries and idle chat. I can't help but feel like I look over at the three of them and notice Nana holding some stationery. A note paper. Could it be the same type as Rira's note from before? When I focus my eyes, I can see the text written on it. It is similar to her note as well. Did those three possibly write that note to Rira? But why would they do such a thing? Good question. There was no reason for them to. If it really was them, then there had to be some sort of misunderstanding behind their actions. If it's just some silly mistake, it'd be best just to clear things up. Rira has so many great points. I'm sure if they come to see her at the cafe, they'll quickly understand. Mitsaki, you have a moment?
いいけど、どうしたの？
I stand up from my seat, go over and talk with Nana. He quickly puts the stationery away and looks up at me in surprise. I forgot to mention it earlier. Thanks for coming to the cafe before. I'd like you to come again sometime.
いいの？この前、あんな感じで帰っちゃったのに。
Yeah, that's why you should come again. This time for a while.
やったじゃん、ナナッチチャンス。
行こうよ。せっかくだし、美味しそうなメニューも気になるし。
わかってるわよ。行く。絶対に行くから。
Thanks. That's great to hear. Everyone will be waiting for you. Everyone will be waiting for you then. If they visit the cafe again, I'm sure they'll understand. I'll have to prepare myself to be ready for whenever they pop by. In 10 minutes.